Jaws 3D is the third installment in the Jaws franchise, and this time tells the story of Mike Brody and his girlfriend working at SeaWorld. And when a baby shark comes in and kills a guy, they had the bright idea to bring the baby shark into SeaWorld to show it to the entire public. But when they were not able to take care of the baby shark well enough to be held in captivity and the great white dies, Mommy Shark is angry and is now out for revenge against SeaWorld and is attacking everyone and anything that gets in her way. And all the characters are trying to stop her. Now, this is where this franchise really started to go downhill. It made a fair bit of money, enough to be profitable, but it was the first to not cross over 100 million. And to show that there has been diminishing returns for this franchise. And my god, this movie is absolutely insane. Not only is the shark super fast in water now, it's like at super speed, but the acting is now tremendously horrible. The filmmaking is standard at best. And the special effects, my goodness, are the worst in this entire franchise. I know Jaws of Revenge has some bad visual effects, and I cannot wait to rip into that movie. This one is by far the most incomprehensible visual film I have ever seen. The shot like this made it to the big screen. Did no one look at this movie? No one took a second look and is like, maybe we should not put this on the big screen because we're gonna be jokes if we do. And this movie is supposed to take itself seriously. There's like themes of environmental problems, holding animals in captivity, how running theme parks could go wrong sometimes when you can't control nature, shark hunting. It's like Jurassic Park in SeaWorld with a shark. And this was before Jurassic Park. And it's just the special effects, man. The special effects are absolutely horrible, and that is due to the use of 3D, because this film was supposed to be released in 3D, and back then there were like 3D showings of it with glasses, but there hasn't been much of a 3D release until the recent Blu-ray came out, in which you're able to watch the movie in 3D if you have 3D glasses. But this movie, if you don't watch it in 3D and standardized, it looks awful. The shots of explosions and shots that are supposed to be 3D are way too obvious because the camera holds onto it way too long. There's like 20-second shots of an arm just floating in the water, or guts flying in the air, and it's just like, cut to another scene already. We get it. Someone dies. A fish dies. Like, I don't care. What is the next scene? And it's like, it ruins the pacing. It's kind of a guilty pleasure in a way because the acting is horrible. The Brody brothers and those characters, in the long run, don't really matter to the overall plot. You could replace them with literally anyone else, and you would still have the same movie. They just so happen to share the same name as some other characters from the previous films, which it doesn't tie itself really well to. The movie is really incomprehensible. The direction is terrible. The special effects are awful. The pacing is off. But to be honest, that's part of the charm of this film. It's really a guilty pleasure for me. It's a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously at times, and because of that, Universal tried to like make this off as like it's always been a parody movie, and that Jaws the Revenge is the true conclusion. Though we know how that turned out. This still has a bit of a cheesiness and fun to it because it is so incomprehensibly bad. There's so many funny moments like a guy getting stuck in a shark's mouth without getting chewed on by one single tooth, except the back row tooth in the throat for some reason. I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, this movie is trash, but it's fun trash. I'm gonna give Jaws 3D a D-. Mostly because it is fun trash, I can have a bit of a guilty pleasure vibe to it. F is for films that are really bad, but are not fun to watch. But D- are for those specific type of films that are still able to entertain me, and I can have a good time in this movie when I'm in the right mood. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.